Hello everyone, my name is Andy. Today is Sunday, October 8th. Time is around 1:40 GMT and we will have a look at the NASDAQ futures on the Oanda platform. It's Sunday, markets are closed, but we will have a look at the higher time frame and also prepare the lower time frame for Monday, October 9th. So here we are looking at the weekly chart, and my take on the Nasdaq is that we finished a wave 1 up here, then we came down as a wave 2, corrective move here, A, B, C. We did not reach the 0.5 FIB retracement level. Instead, we turned up from here. And so here it looks like we are working on another impulse, a new impulse, which could be the wave 1 here of a higher degree, wave 3. So this looks quite bullish. However, we have to note that we are now here in a bearish cycle. In the weekly, we are currently testing this RSI trend line, but for the moment we are going down in the weekly. So it's important also to consider bearish scenarios, although overall the Nasdaq looks bullish in the higher time frame. And so what actually could play out here in the weekly, I would say then the most bearish scenario for now would be that this wave 2 here is not finished yet. So then it would look like we are doing a flat structure right here. So we are coming down in 3, 1, 2, 3, wave A. Then this here would be a corrective wave B up, like as an A, B, C, wave B, getting close to the all-time high. But instead of a fourth and fifth wave, what we would expect here with an impulse, we just stop after 3 waves because the wave B is corrective. And then from here, we go down again in 5 waves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into this area. And then that would be the wave 2. For the moment, it does not really look like that, like current price action is here or low is here. So I don't think we have to spend much energy on this very bearish scenario. We need more data for this, but I just want to share with you that it is a possibility. Then this would be like, this could be a 1-2-1-2 setup before we get our wave 3 down here of the wave C. So that would be a bearish scenario. However, there are still other possibilities, like if we go to the daily, then here you see that we are in the wave 4 area. So here we had our wave 2 low. We started a new impulse up. This is our wave 1, this is our wave 2. Then here we have our wave 3. And so currently we are working on the wave 4, or we did the wave 4, and this wave 4 should be followed by a wave 5. So it looks like we have a complete structure right here as a WXY indicated in green. But as you can see, there is still space for more downside as a wave 4. And so what could happen is actually that this WXY pattern here is part of a first or a bigger, a bigger WXY structure. What we would have then is 1, 2, 3 as a wave W, here indicated in red. Then from here, we should go up again in 3, 1, 2, 3 as a wave X. And then the upward rally should actually fail, and we go down again in 3, 1, 2, 3 as a wave Y, deeper into the wave 4 area, the wave 4 area, which we can find by taking the length of the wave 3. And then we know that the wave 4 should go here into the area between the 0.146 and the 0.618 FIB retracement. So as you can see, there is actually space for more downside here into the wave 4 area. Now that would be the bearish scenario in the daily. For now, just know that we can have enough with this here. This can be our wave for W, X, Y, right here. So 3 waves, 1, 2, 3, and then after this wave 4, a 5th wave to the upside should follow. And in the very bearish scenario, which I showed you in the weekly, it would mean that this here is a wave B. So this wave 3 would be a wave B as an A, B, C here. And then it would mean that the wave 4 and the wave 5 are not coming anymore, but that we are finished here. And then this here could be interpreted as a 1, 2, 1, 2 setup, like 1, 2, 1, 2, and then dropping like a stone. But for now, we do not really have evidence that this will play out. Like if we have to assume something bearish in the short term, I would rather focus here on this scenario where we have an additional corrective Y leg down. I believe that's the first step. If we want to be bearish, this is the first scenario to consider. So now in the daily, we see that we are breaking this downward RSI trend line. So here in the daily, we were in a downward cycle. We are breaking here to the upside. So now let's see if we can continue this move. This could be the beginning of a new upward cycle here, and then in a later stage we have to decide, is this upward cycle here, is it a wave X, or is it really the beginning of a wave 5, which would then be the last wave of this wave 1 here. And also in the weekly, like here we are about to break this RSI trend line, so this is also something to monitor. Therefore, we will have to look at the lower time frame, and so here we are looking at the 4-hour, and so it looks like we have a completed structure right here. Like we did not reach this area. So normally if we have a WXY correction, we should go into this area. If we take the length of the wave W, the length of the wave X, then we should go here into this area between the 1 and the 1.618 FIB extension. However, we did not go into this area, but sometimes this happens. And I was already suggesting that if we have a low, it would probably be here, not reaching this area. And this conclusion I made by looking at the other indices, like they had complete structure, they were into the areas from where they can start to reverse. So if every index is ready to reverse, then it might happen that the NASDAQ simply does not reach this area. And so now I believe this low here has become quite important in the sense that we cannot expect anymore like a marginal new low. So sometimes it happens that you marginally break this low here. This is mostly in a situation that we are not clearly seeing on the lower time frame. Are we in the wave? Are we ending the wave 4 or ending the wave 5? Sometimes this is difficult to see, but for me here it is quite clear. I would say this here is a complete structure until here. So this low has really the potential to be the low on the higher time frame. So a low that can hold for quite some time, especially if we have the fifth wave up. But much will depend on what we are seeing right here. So Friday, an volatile day, I would say. First we went down, and then we were shooting up. From a technical perspective, not so surprising, I would say, because if it has to happen, or if it had to happen, it was right here, like I showed you on the 1 hour on Friday, I still had like a triangle right here, but in the meantime we invalidated the triangle by taking out this high here. But I showed you that it could go like both ways, or this was a 1-2-1-2 setup, and then we would kind of rally in a wave 3. And yeah, this is what we saw on Friday. So instead of the triangle scenario down, we had this 1-2-1-2. And so, like, if it had to happen, it was here in this area. Like, I never told you that the low could potentially be in here, or potentially be in here, or potentially be in here. No, that was simply not possible from an Elliott Wave point of view. It had to happen right here. This was our first chance to have a low, like to have a complete structure. This was our first chance to have a low. And so now this move to the upside is a good sign, but I would not say that we are out of the woods yet. I would say now it's a bit, yeah, like if we come down and we take out this low, it's for a scenario that we will see, yeah, substantial more downside, not simply a marginal new low. No, if we come down to take out this low, in first instance, it would be to make, for instance, here, yeah, a C leg. So another impulse down, 5 waves. So that means that we can see quite some downside if we take out this low right here. So we do not have the triangle anymore, but still this can be a wave B. As for now, we only have 3 waves, like 1, 2, 3. And as you know, 3 waves can simply be corrective. So if this is corrective, if this upward move stops right here after 3 waves, then it means it's corrective. And then this is a wave B. We also reached the wave B area. If we take the length here of this wave A. So now look at the notations in red. So this would be then a wave A. So we reached the wave B area, the area between the 0.5 and the 0.854 FIB retracement. So if we just stick with 3 waves right here, then yeah, it would mean we can have another impulse down as a C wave. And then what will happen is that this wave Y was not complete yet, but this wave Y is unfolding as an ABC located right here in red, instead of here, this ABC in green. So the move up is a good first sign, but what we need to see is a fourth and a fifth wave. We need an impulse up, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the next crucial test is the pullback from here. So after this impulse, we need to correct this first impulse up. And this low then really needs to hold. If that's the case, then I think we are ready for some more upside here. And then in a later phase, we should analyze, is it really the wave 5 playing out, or is it still like the wave X? That's also a possibility, but therefore we will also look at the other indices. It's a bit too early to analyze this right now, but now in the short term, I would look here at this on the lower time frame. What do we get? Do we get 5 waves, or do we just stick with 3 waves? If we stick with 3 waves, then know that we can potentially make another impulse down. If this unfolds as 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this, then there is a good chance or a high probability that we hold this low right here in the retest as a wave 2, and then we should be ready for more upside. So it's a good first sign, this impulse up for the bullish case then, but yeah, we need more data to really confirm what will happen from here. And then on the 15-minute, I think I do not really have something to add here anymore. No, it's just like the same as drawn right here. This can either be an A, B, C, then it's a B wave, or this can be the start of an impulse as being a 1, a 2, working on the wave 3, but then a wave 4 and a wave 5 should follow. Okay, that's my analysis for today. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, comment to support my work. And I see you back on Tuesday for an analysis of the lower time frame. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.